Welcome back, ITS 129. Let's take a look at assignment 9. Now in assignment 9, we're still working with doing one select statement at a time per one table. So it's very similar to assignment 8. But, we start incorporating different kinds of either qualifications or criteria that you can add for a select statement. Now, for this video, I'm going to just do 3 of them for you. I'm going to do number 5, number 7, and number 9. So again, let's go take a look at that those questions, right? And the questions are: display all of our books where it's less than or equal to $7. And then I say watch the dollar sign because you don't put in the dollar sign. So let me go ahead and try and do that one over here. So I say select statement. I'm going to go ahead and create a query. And no tables, but I do go into SQL view. And again, I go select statement, and I'm going to go here. I can do all, or I can go and put in specific names, but I'm just going to use the wildcard here from book, use the where statement, and I have to go over here and I said price is less than or equal to 7.00 semicolon. By the way, don't forget to enter the semicolon because even though it'll work inside of Access, it's considered not good SQL practice to not close a statement with a semicolon. So anyway, I'm going to run this. Let's go see. Oh, yeah, wow, I got all my books, and it's less than or equal to $7, right? So that looks good. So then I'm going to copy my select statement, Control C, come to my notepad, and I go to number 5, paste it here, and that's my answer for number 5. Now I'm going to do a couple more, number 7 and number 9, and just because they involve some statements that, some data that you may not know about. So it says, display all of our paperback horror books by colon title. So only colon title, right? And it says horror books, okay? So paperback horror books. So where do you find that information? Well, if you look at the books, the paperback is a yes or no. So it has to be a yes, yeah? And it is coded with these symbols here. SFI science fiction, HOR is a horror, FIC is a fiction, ART is artistic, and so forth, yeah? So that's how it's coded, so you have to use this value here. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to say select, and then I'm going to say, because it just wants, you just wanted the book code, comma, title, yeah, and I say from book, yeah, and where type equals quote OR, and yeah, so two criteria we have over here, that the type be horror and that it be paperback, yeah, equals Y, semicolon, yeah. So again, select, and we only have 2 fields in here, book code and title, from book, where type equals horror, and paperback. Let's go see if it works. Design tab, run. Wow, only 1? Really, is that only 1 over there? Let's go look. I'm going to look at my table. How many H or R's do you see over here? I see 1, but the paperback is no. I come here further, is the horror, but the paperback, no. Oh yes, there's only 1. 1 horror, that's a paperback, yes. That's Magic Terror. Is that what we got? Yes, it is. So that means our query did work. So again, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it into my number 7. Yeah, and then I'm going to do the last one here, and it says, this one, the question is, display all of our books by code, title, type, and paperback. So 4 fields. That's all I need, right? 4 fields over here, published by Scriber that are horror books. So we know what horror books are coded by type HOR. Well, what about Scriber? Well, that takes a little bit more research. So as you go here, if you look at the publisher, you see that they have the publisher name and then the publisher code. So Scriber is SC, right? Random House RH, Golden Books RSSB. So that's how you know. So if you look in a book table, we want to find by publisher code SC, that's a horror. Also, sorry, it's just SC, and that's a paperback. So SC paperback. So I see one over here. So we should see one that's a paperback, Catch 22. Well, let's go run our query, and let's go see if we actually can write a query to do that. Yeah. Now, by the way, you know, I know it's you know, easy to look in a table when you have a few records, but when you have thousands of records, a SQL query always works a lot better. So select book from book, right? Book code, title, type, paperback from book, where type is equals to HOR, and or, sorry, you said an or statement over there, or and an or statement is always, it will give you more because it's horror or something else, as long as it's one of them, right? Or publisher code equals SC, all right, SC. And then it wanted to put it in order. Did it want it to put it in order? Let me take a look at this. It said over here, and by that's all in the that are horror books. Oh, or horror books, either by this guy or horror books, right? So let's go and see. That's it. So or SC. So I'm going to go ahead and semicolon. So as long as it's either a horror book or published by SC. Well, let's go and run this. So as long as a horror book or published by SC, now we couldn't do it over here, Catch 22, but if we looked at Catch 22 over here, yes, it's published by SC, which is Scriber. Now, you should also catch Dreamcatcher. Did it catch Dreamcatcher? Yes, it did. You should also catch, well, that's it, only 2 by Scriber, and then also any horror books. So Magic Terror, we saw that before, Dreamcatcher. Also, let's see, Black House, yeah. So, you know, those are the books that it will catch, yeah, because it's either by Scriber or a horror. So that means our query did work. So I come here and I select it, and I put it in my notepad, get ready to submit it when I'm done. Make sure you saved it, and this is what you submit. And that's essentially assignment number 9.